Hi, happy Saturday, everyone. It's the day before Veterans Day, and I'm out here with my family. I got my daughter Raven and my son Xavier, and I am doing a quick video because a week from now, the Game and Uplift 2018 in Spring, Texas. And I was wanting to do a sort of an improv video with my kids because I'm going to be speaking to high school students. Where do you go to high school, Raven? Okay, and I'm also possibly going to be speaking to kids in college. Where do you go, Xavier? Right now, all right. And my part in this, there's motivational speakers, there are people in the industry, and so on. My part is to talk about engineering and infrastructure and jobs and the future of how there's going to be a lot of good jobs available and how to point people in the right direction, how to help kids if that's what they want to do as far as STEM or science, technology, engineering, and math. How are they going to pick a path that they like and stay on it and go all the way through high school, then on to college, and then on to, I'll say, either college or a skilled trade center, or they can go on to a company and do an internship or a fellowship. So I'll start with my daughter, Raven. What do you want to do later in life? Let's say once high school ends. What's your plan?
I wanted to work in the food industry or any like baking or cooking. I want to maybe, if it's possible, become a chef.
Cool. You mean like what was that show with the cupcake wars and the Italian family? What was the name of that show? Cake Boss?
Yeah.
Would you be cool if you got to be on your own reality show and got to make cupcakes and
Yeah,
cakes?
that'd be cool.
That would be cool, but I know it's kind of also a little unrealistic for that to happen, although Cake Boss was in the Woodlands, right? Okay. That'd be fun. And for my son, Xavier, you're already done high school, and now you're in college. What is your current aspiration as far as the rest of college and on to what? What are you doing?
Right now, I'm doing the path to civil engineering. But first, I'm going to go out in the field, try and go out in the field surveying, which is what gets me out there. And surveying is basically surveying the land.
How do you do that?
You do that with tools and measurements. You go out there and you take a plot of land and you try to measure it with basic tools.
Okay. So maybe that could be your bread and butter in life as well. If you graduate in junior college and go on to university, and even after then, while you're waiting on a career or fellowship or internship in engineering, you could be doing a full-time surveyor as a licensed professional. Is it registered?
Licensed professional.
Yeah, RPLS. Okay, all right. Anyways, cool. Well, let me tell you guys a little bit about me. Okay, way back when, 1989, I was a junior in high school, and someone says, "Hey, why don't you join the military and have them pay for your college?" I thought, well, I could, or I could have family help me. I could put myself through college. And the Army told me they had a deal for if I went in for 3 years, then they would pay for 3 years of college. Well, I took them up on it. And 2 months after I signed, the Berlin Wall came down. So that was October '89. And by the time I graduated high school, while I was in basic training in the military, Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait from Iraq. So all my plans that I had kind of went poof, because when you join the military, you are a soldier first and a skilled technician or specialist second. So my primary skill was an infantryman, and the secondary was mechanic. So my goal before all that happened was go in the military, serve my time, come out, go to, at the time was Seattle Metro, work at the Seattle Metro bus, because diesel techs made $26 an hour, which when the minimum wage was $3.25, then later $3.85, and even later $4.25, that was a big deal. And I had every intention on coming back and doing that. Anyways, before the military, I was a owner-operator, entrepreneur for landscape maintenance. And I joined the military, got out. I was doing it again as a landscape professional with my brother. And long story short, I rejoined the military after a big drought hit Seattle. I know. And ironically, I went to Houston more currently, where we have probably twice as much rain as Seattle ever did. We don't have any droughts here. But I went back to the military and stayed for 10 years, going on into leadership roles, being a diesel tech, being a sergeant and a staff sergeant. I was going to be a warrant officer, and I decided to get out and rejoin because you were 4 years old and never saw me, not much after 9/11, and you were just born and didn't even know who I was. So, and Mama said, hey, I ain't raising these kids by myself. So I got out and I went to online college for about 18 months. Online was new at the time. I took some basic project management courses with Colorado Tech University. It was $2,200 a month. Let's do some quick math. Army was giving me $800 a month. The cost was $2,200 a month. What do you think happened, David? Yeah, I had about 50 grand saved up from being gone so long, and it wasn't long before that kind of went away. And then fortunately, my loving wife, Rebecca, she decided, someone at her work said, hey, what's your husband doing? And would he be interested in engineering? And I at first turned it down because that was kind of daunting because I'm a diesel tech. I'm a mechanic. I'm a systems technician. I'm not an engineer. So I didn't know it, but I turned down a good job. But I did, after the second prodding, encouragement, they said, hey, why don't you try again? Maybe be an engineer aide, and we'll do OJT. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Because anybody in high school or college can go to any career field and do some OJT or on-the-job training. You guys could go to any skills center in the area and learn a skill. Like, how about your cousin Lyhue? What's he doing?
He's doing electrician work.
And what else does he do? Okay. Do you know, Xavier? What did your cousin Lyhue do recently that you're really proud of?
Well, he recently won the national championships.
At SkillsUSA, right?
Yeah, it's good.
His team of 4 people from Belton High School went on first to state and then nationals, and they won gold, first place. I mean, talk about being proud. I'm sure his mom, Stephanie, is super proud, right? I mean, I'm proud. I mean, indirectly I'm related, but, to win something like that for a skills trade show where you build a mini house from plumbing, carpentry, electrician, and the rest. I'm missing one. But they built a mini house, and they did great, and they even finished like 2 hours early. And now Lyhue is a wanted technician in high demand. He's busy making really good money. That's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to tell people or kids in either high school or college that you can learn a skill, a trade, as well as get good grades in high school and college, and put that degree or certification. I have lots of certifications. Put it to work, and I did various college. I did not get a degree, but I got certificates. Certificate in this, certificate in that. When I joined Texas Department of Transportation, I went to course after course after course, and I am certified in all the basic aspects of being a construction inspector. For highway construction, I am now a senior inspector. And my company, BGE Inc., is in Texas, here in Houston. They're actually over quite a few states. But they're known a lot in Houston for helping with the Grand Parkway. They help with the Hardy Toll Road. They help with build many different structures. They're building Bridgeland right now. It's like a 20-year project. We're doing the Ship Channel Bridge. We're doing the Beltway 8. They're busy with what's called land development architecture, design, site management. I'm in construction management, but they need engineers and project managers all the time. And I wanted to talk to you guys. How do you go from high school to college, then on to a job that pays well in an economy in a time where the cost of living keeps going up faster than your paycheck or pay raises or promotions happen? Because right now, your mom and I have to work really hard, working more than your full time to try to make ends meet. And I want to know that you guys understand for the future that you are also going to have to work really hard to make ends meet. So it's not easy, but I want to inspire young kids, young adults on how to go about doing that. And a week from now, which is November 17th, from like 10 to 7, you can look up it on the internet. I'll put a link in the comments. A week from now, there's going to be a bunch of motivational speakers talking, just like I am, on how kids and parents and young adults can pick a career, pick a path, get out there and learn a skill, pick a profession, choose an occupation that's going to be sustainable and long-term. So I will also say that I have a heck of a story that I wanted to share when it's my turn to speak. We all get about 30 minutes. But I'll give a teaser. But when I went back to the military, when I got out in 93 and then went back in 95, that drought just killed my landscaping business. Absolutely killed it. I was embarrassed. I had a good maybe 12, 14 months of boom time, if you will. And then there's about 4 months of everything stopped. I had 65 paying regular customers. I was making about $5,000 a month. And in a matter of months, I went down to people that took pity on me and let me cut grass, and there's nothing to cut. But that didn't pay the bills. So one thing I'm going to talk about is having a plan B. So you have a plan A, like plan A is civil engineering, right, Xavier? And plan B is surveying, right?
Yeah.
You can always be a surveyor. You always have that skill. You always have that trade. You can always fall back on it. It's very well paying. And RPLS is super respectable. And anyways, always have an alternative plan. Let's say you want to be a sous chef and no one's hiring. What are you going to do? What else can you do, Raven?
Well, I could always do maybe catering.
Okay. How would you do that?
Well, I could always get some friends with the business.
Or you can join a company like Urban Beat, which is very close to here. They said they do catering. Grub Burger does catering. A lot of these small businesses, they're owner-operators. They took a big risk, and now they're established, and they do catering, so they'll need skilled people to cook to order, learn how to par cook, par bake. I was a prep cook way back in the 80s myself, before the military. And then get ready for when the event happens. How many people order their food, blah, 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 blah. How to present it, how to make it nice food. You don't want to show up with cold pizza, right? That ain't going to work. So what about you, Xavier? What's your plan B in case civil engineering, which I really doubt it, doesn't work out? But what are your other passions?
Well, I might go into computer science, which is, I've taken a lot of computer classes in high school.
Okay.
And
what does that mean? Like web development, IT? What is computer science?
basically how a computer talks and the intricacies of the programming languages like C++, Python, and
Coding
stuff
and
like
stuff,
that.
right?
Coding.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you were talking about like a robot, like AI, artificial intelligence. Like you have a computer that talks. I didn't buy a laptop that talks back, did I? I mean, that's what I thought, Okay.
Language of how the computer speaks.
Okay, yeah. Good. And math is itself a language, so is music. So what about being in the Houston Symphony with viola? Huh? Who's first chair right now at the Woodlands College Park with the viola?
Me and my friend Aiden.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, congratulations. And the Houston Symphony actually pays $96,000 a year starting salary. That is very well. That's more than my base salary. But just saying, Dave, if you're good at what you do, follow your passions, right? Okay. So wrapping up, there are, I know three off the top of my head. Kyle Shudick, Sam Lark, Gregorio Ariza. Oh, I need one more. Ashley Johnson. And the rest, I'd have to look. But there are, I'm guessing, at least 15 different speakers that are going to be speaking at this event. And I've met four of them. Oh, I don't think Kareem Marshall is a speaker, but he's the organizer. And I have met Kareem, and he's awesome. And he gathered many people that are positive and help motivate. They're giving to the community. And I want to say thanks for the opportunity to speak. And of course, I'm going to ask my family to participate and support. Maybe even take a video. Maybe. Who was the AV guy in high school?
I was one of them.
Oh, okay. But you were their team leader or no?
Definitely team leader.
Okay. All right. We'll see. So, in conclusion, hope the guys can make it out to the Game and Uplift 2018 in Spring, Texas, a week from now. And for all you veterans out there, happy Veterans Day. That's tomorrow. By the way, there's a bunch of freebie stuff out there like haircuts or meals that you could take advantage of. But don't just look at it as a day to get freebie stuff, but make sure you go out of your way to tell people, both who have served, thank you, and from a person like myself and my whole family indirectly served, also hear this, that I was proud to serve, but I was also grateful there were people at home I had a purpose to serve for. Why would I be called a freedom fighter somewhere else unless there was people at home being free, that I had a cause to go and do what I did and put my life on the line and join in others. So happy Veterans Day to spouses and their families tomorrow. So, anything you want to add, Raven? Happy Veterans Day. Oh, what about you, Xavier?
Happy Veterans Day.
Okay. All right.
Thanksgiving.
And Thanksgiving. Yep. Happy Thanksgiving, Xavier. Maybe we'll finally have a Thanksgiving with family, because a lot of veterans do not. That's a good point. A lot of veterans. I will end with this. Maybe not in the most happiest note. This is that time of year where things get cold and dark and people get lonely. So we're also going to be talking about that, I'm sure, in a different post. But this, from about now until about March, it gets to be a kind of a sad time of year. And make sure you reach out and tell someone, thank you for your service, as well as police or firefighters and other nurses, doctors, people who are in public service. They need to hear your thanks and gratitude. So, well, thanks, Raven and Xavier, for being willing to sit down and do a video, and we'll see how it goes. All right?
All right.
All right. All right. We'll see you all out there. Thank you.